is Mortal Kombat.
So hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with a new video. This is the spoiler free review of Mortal Kombat. So this movie came out a few days ago. So before I start the video, I just want to make one thing clear, and that is I'm not a huge super fan of the Mortal Kombat games. I'm not actually very familiar with the games. I have played one or two on my mobile, but I have not played the original games, so I don't really know the exact storylines and about all the characters in the game. So I went into this movie without knowing anything about the universe or the characters. Still, I really enjoyed the heck out of this movie, and I'm sure you will too. So now that it's out of the way, let's start the video. So first of all, let's talk about the plot. So my thoughts on the plot of this movie is a little bit complicated. So hang with me, alright? I will try to make you understand what I am talking about. So, I did not necessarily like the plot of this movie, but then again, I am happy it carried out in the way it did because of one thing, and that is we know that these kind of action flicks do not have a very compelling and in-depth storyline. None of them have. Just take Godzilla vs. Kong for an example. And this movie knows that. Instead of the makers of Godzilla vs. Kong, who tried to sell out this crappy and boring storyline, even though they knew that nobody is really going to pay attention towards the story. And that is why the makers of Mortal Kombat did not pay a lot of attention towards the storyline at all. They just left it the way it was. It is very simple and straightforward. It is not that complicated. There is no stupid stuff inside of it. There is no bloating in the storyline. It's small, it's compact, and it's digestible. And that does make the story sometimes here and there a little bit shallow. But then again, it doesn't bother you because you don't expect to see a Oscar level story from these movies, do you? I just hope they found a better way to explain what is going on in the movie rather than just a character just telling another character just straight dialogues. I mean, whenever a point comes in the movie when we are about to see a revelation or something about the plot is going to be revealed, it just happens like that. A character comes and dumps a whole lot of information, and here you go, you know what is happening, and they move on. So I just hope they did that in a better way. But other than that, the story is very straightforward. They dump it all in front of you in the beginning of the movie, so you don't have to worry about what is happening. It is clear from the get-go. I really hope I am making sense and you can understand what I am talking about. Alright, enough about the plot. Let's move on to the characters. Again, because the storyline of this movie was not that strong, the characters don't really appeal to you and they are not that emotionally connected with you throughout the movie. But I really liked a few characters here and there. A couple of them were really good. I really liked Sub-Zero's character. I thought he was a very mysterious and ominous type of character. I also liked Cole. I thought he was the anchor towards all of the emotional stuff in the movie. Scorpion's storyline in the movie was also very appealing, and he really had some emotional factor to him. You really feel for him at the end of the movie, but I am not trying to get into spoilers, but yeah, he had some emotional aspect to him. Alright, now let's talk about CGI. The CGI in this movie is incredibly remarkable. I have no words to explain how good it was. Especially in the scene where Jax fires the gun and Sub-Zero freezes it when the bullet comes out of the gun. I thought that scene was absolutely amazing. So yeah, the gist is that you don't have to worry about CGI in this movie because it is pretty damn good. Alright, now let's talk about the big part, and that is action. So, to give it to you straight, this movie is filled to the brim with action scenes. It does not stop from the beginning to end, it's just a compilation of action scenes. But every time it moves forward, each and every action scene is better than the previous one. All of the action set pieces are top class, and you cannot complain about anything because the choreography, the CGI, the stunt performances, everything is at A class. And as soon as the movie starts, it just picks up pace immediately and you do not get bored at any point. Also, the background score was so amazing. During the final fight, I was just getting goosebumps because of the background score only. So yeah, by now I hope you have gotten a pretty good idea what I thought about this movie. The story is obviously not that strong, but other than that, it is a pretty solid movie to watch. It is surprisingly very entertaining, and I'm sure you will not regret watching this movie. It is worth your time. And you can technically watch this with your family, but I have to warn you, there is a lot of blood and gore. They really show you the violence absolutely straight up. And at some points of the movie, it really gets very violent. So you should be careful. This movie is not very suitable for people who do not like violent and gory movies. You can just check the trailer out. If you think that you can take the trailer, then you can definitely take the movie. So I would suggest before watching the movie, check out the trailer first. So yeah guys, this is it for my Mortal Kombat 2021 review. However, keep that in mind that I am an absolute noob when it comes to Mortal Kombat and that type of stuff. I don't really know anything about Mortal Kombat storyline or its characters. I have not played the game, again I'm telling you. So please don't get mad if I missed out on something or I said something wrong. However, I don't think that is gonna happen because no one really watches my videos. So yeah, that's that. Okay, I think this is enough for today. I'm just gonna go. But before I do that, please don't forget to follow me on the social media linked in the description below. Subscribe to this channel, and if you are watching, please do share the video with your friends or something, I don't know. And yeah, bye bye.